It was midnight when the notorious bandit, Blackjack Johnson, decided to break into the old mansion at the edge of town. As he skillfully picked the lock, a sudden gust of wind sent shivers down his spine, but Blackjack Johnson was not one to be easily spooked. The moment he stepped inside, the floorboard creaked loudly beneath him, setting off a chain of events he could never have foreseen. Suddenly, the sound of a shotgun being cocked echoed through the hallway, and Blackjack Johnson found himself face to face with the fearless owner of the mansion, Old Man Harrison, known for his sharpshooting skills. In a daring move, Blackjack Johnson attempted to reason with Old Man Harrison, spinning a wild tale about being an undercover detective on a secret mission to apprehend a dangerous criminal hiding in the mansion. As the tension reached its peak, a mischievous glint appeared in Old Man Harrison's eyes, and he proposed a wager to Blackjack Johnson, a high-stakes game of poker to determine the true fate of the night's events. With a sly grin, Blackjack Johnson accepted the challenge, knowing that his quick wit and sleight of hand might just turn the tables in his favor. The tension in the room was palpable as each card was dealt, revealing a hand that held the key to the outcome of their fateful encounter. As the final card was laid on the table, Blackjack Johnson's heart raced with anticipation, while Old Man Harrison remained stoic, his gaze unwavering as the moment of truth approached. In a daring move, Blackjack Johnson revealed his winning hand with a triumphant smile, ready to claim victory in the high-stakes poker game. But just as the tension seemed to dissipate, the door burst open, and in walked Mrs. Harrison, wielding a revolver and a look of disbelief on her face. With a mix of anger and determination, Mrs. Harrison confronted her husband, saying, "I didn't know we had company." Old Man Harrison sheepishly replied, "Yes, we're just playing poker," trying to defuse the tense situation that had unfolded in their own home. Mrs. Harrison raised an eyebrow and retorted, "You only play poker when people try to rob us for treasure." With a mischievous glint in her eyes, Mrs. Harrison swiftly aimed the revolver at her husband, ready to put an end to his risky poker games once and for all. Old Man Harrison chuckled nervously, admitting defeat. "I guess I owe you one, Blackjack Johnson," as the high-stakes poker game took an unexpected turn in his own living room. Blackjack Johnson, caught in the middle of the unexpected confrontation, chuckled and quipped, "Looks like we'll have to settle the bet another day, Mr. and Mrs. Harrison." As the tension eased, Mrs. Harrison put down the revolver with a grin and said, "Well, I hope next time you'll remember who the real sharpshooter is around here." With a laugh, Blackjack Johnson nodded in agreement. "That's one bet I won't be eager to take again anytime soon." The three of them shared a moment of camaraderie, bound by the twists and turns of the evening's poker game that had brought laughter and unexpected revelations. As the night drew to a close, they toasted to newfound friendships forged over a game of chance and the unpredictability of life's little surprises. The flickering candlelight cast a warm glow on their faces as they reflected on the unexpected events of the evening, grateful for the bonds that transcended even the most unusual circumstances.
Y'all send us your story. Don't worry about it being perfect. We'll do our darndest to make it shine. We've got some of the best storytellers around who can add all the fixins and make your tale come alive. Whether it's a true story or something you cooked up, we'd love to hear from you and share it with folks. So go on and shoot us an email. Come on over to Nightlight Tale, where stories come alive. Subscribe and cozy up for a night full of random tales and that good old storytelling magic. Whether you're hankering for thrillers, horror, comedy, romance, fantasy, or something else, we've got a heap of tales just right for gatherings, sleepovers, car rides, or sitting around the campfire at night. So sit back and enjoy a mix of eerie, thrilling, and sometimes downright funny stories that'll bring the magic of storytelling to life.